Hi friends. So today I thought we could just keep it simple and do a little yoga, a little movement. So today we're going to be moving a little bit more. If you want to pause and change into something that is comfortable for that movement, do that. Otherwise, let's get some yoga movement happening. So let's just start in a seated position. If you feel comfortable in half lotus, you can go here, just cross-legged, or if cross-legged is too much, just sit however you feel comfortable. Now let's just get in tune with our breath, inhaling up, and exhaling, palms together, heart center. And again, inhaling up, and exhaling. One more time. Noticing your breath. Maybe picking a mantra, something that you want to focus on and keep with you throughout this practice today. And then let's just exhale toward the right, putting your right elbow on the ground, reaching the left hand over, finding that space. Maybe you notice your breath is a little different. You're breathing more on this side than this side. Just noticing, being aware. And inhaling up, pushing your palm toward the mat and bringing the left elbow to the mat, stretching the right hand over. Again, feeling that space, noticing the breath. And pushing the palm in to pull yourself up. And let's inhale and exhale forward, crawling the fingertips just as far as you can. Maybe rotating, swaying side to side to get a little bit more space, just to find that relaxation. And it's okay if you don't exactly find that relaxation, because sometimes stretching doesn't feel too good, but we can just submit to it. So I'm just switching legs, putting the opposite foot on top. So if you had one in front, bring the opposite one in front, just so we can stay balanced. So again, let's inhale and exhale those fingers forward. Just submitting and coming back up. We're just gonna roll over our knees onto our hands and knees. So if it feels comfortable to just roll over, do that, or however you want to get to this position. So when we're here on our hands and knees, we want to make sure that our wrists are underneath our shoulders, that the weight of our body is in the balls of our hands and to our fingertips, so that our wrists don't take the weight. And then the knees are underneath the hips, and the tops of our feet are flat on the mat. And from here, I'm just going to rotate the spine up, chin coming to the chest, and the belly falling toward the mat, chin coming up. And again. Maybe getting a little shoulders, bringing the shoulders down, a little more movement side to side, whatever feels good. And coming to stillness, we're going to tuck the toes, taking the hips up in the air. And we want to keep the knees bent and just feel that straightness in our backs. So noticing your back staying straight, bending the knees, bringing the hips up, and kind of getting this rotation to come into downward dog. Keeping those knees bent. If you need to bend them a little bit more to raise the hips, do so. And let's just sway side to side, stretching out the calves. And taking the right leg back. We're going to bend the knee and replace the right hand with the right foot. Slowly coming up, inhaling into warrior one. Rotating warrior two. Bringing the elbow to knee, coming forward. That left hand's coming down, and the right hand is twisting up toward the sky. Noticing your breath. The right hand's going to come down, framing the foot, pushing up to bring the foot in a line back to plank. And from here, we're just gonna chaturanga and cobra. Bringing the knees out, the big toes together to child's pose. Just breathing here for a moment. Maybe bringing the fingertips up to get a little more stretch in the shoulders. And palms back down, rotating back to hands and knees, tucking the toes, hips up in the air, downward dog. We're going to take the left leg out behind, bending the knee, replacing the left hand, coming up into warrior one. Rotating the body and the foot to warrior two. And that left elbow coming to the left knee. Remembering the breath, letting that stabilize you. The right hand coming down, the left hand twisting up toward the sky. The left hand coming down, framing the foot, pushing up to bring the foot back in a straight line to plank. And if you want to go down onto your knees, go for it. But from here, we're just going to chaturanga and cobra and back to child's pose. From here, scrolling up, we're going to tuck the toes again, raising the hips up in the air, and this time we're just going to lift the hips, walking the feet towards the hands, and just allowing the hands to hang. And let's grab the elbows, swing side to side. Walking your hands back up your legs and all the way up. Let's inhale, bringing the palms together. Exhale, heart center. Maybe you feel a little lightheaded, the blood rushing back. So just allow that to settle. Here in mountain pose, just noticing that blood settle, noticing your breath, noticing how your feet feel on the mat. With that awareness, we're just going to inhale up again and exhale, bending at the hips, coming to a tabletop, bringing the hands to the shins, pushing your back forward, stretching your neck out, keeping that flat back, inhaling and exhaling all the way, forward fold. And again, the tabletop, hands coming to your shins, pushing forward, inhaling, and exhaling, forward fold. And from here, just crawling the hands up the leg again, inhaling up, exhaling heart center. let's just take the feet out a little bit wider and allow our body to shift toward the right, letting our weight come toward our right foot. And walking the hands over, exhaling toward that left foot. And releasing into the center. Maybe you want to grab behind your legs to pull yourself a little bit more. And exhaling back to center. And inhaling, bringing the spine, the body back up. Inhaling all the way toward the sky. Exhaling heart center and bringing the feet back together. And from here, you can just go back to a seated position. Maybe do a little twist and some stretches if that's what your body needs. Or you're welcome to just go into Shavasana, lying down, palms open. Maybe do a little meditation, just noticing your body, noticing your breath. Or if you're ready to just get on with your day, then move forward. Whatever feels good to you, just take this moment to do whatever you need. And I'll see you next week. So namaste.